Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to episode 87 of One Piece Gist. In this episode, we talk about One Piece chapter 762, more specifically, my predictions for that chapter. This will have obvious spoilers because I will talk about previous chapters, so if you haven't read up to chapter 761, you haven't warned. If you're looking for some theory talk, some really deep theory talk, you might want to check out my last episode. You can see how long it is. I really go into detail about theories revolving last week's chapter. This is going to be a short video, more specifically just what I think is going to happen in this week's chapter, because I said most of what I think in last week's video. Sorry, in the last episode. And originally I wanted to combine both videos, but I realized that was gonna be too long, so I decided to just split them into two as usual. So yeah, you really might want to check out episode 86 for theories and stuff. But anyways, let's go back to the prediction. Jinbei's cover story. I really don't know where Oda's going with this, but if I could, if I was at gunpoint and I was told to make a guess about what's happening, I would say this has something to do with the new Shichibukai or Kaido. Kaido, the king of the beasts. Think about his name, king of the beasts. So, maybe he's controlling the animals. Now, this isn't unheard of that people with King's Haki can control animals. We've seen Luffy do it. So maybe Kaido, the king of the beasts, maybe that's his specialty. He can control all animals. Maybe even human beings too. I don't know. Because, humans are technically animals. So whatever. As for the general chapter, it's going to be the usual format. So the early part of the chapter will not be in the palace. It's going to be some other stuff that's happening on Dressrosa. Then the rest of the chapter is going to be, okay, they'll show the palace, they'll show a bit of fighting, some talking, and they'll go back into the whole Corazon flashback thing. So we've been introduced to Corazon, which is good, and now we're gonna start going deeper and deeper. So this is good. If Oda dedicated the entire chapter, if I'm wrong, and instead he dedicated the entire chapter to the flashback, I wouldn't be disappointed, because I really wouldn't. I am keen to see what Corazon's all about, because this is a very interesting character. He hates kids, so for him and Law to establish this sort of bond, it's really interesting. Maybe they have similar past, and he found sort of common ground with Law. He could find somebody he could relate to, because we know Law wants to destroy the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Or at least he wanted to. And for Corazon, who has been traumatized to the point where he can't speak, so we know that he's gone through hell as well. So for him to tell Law not to live life that way, that means Corazon must actually be a pretty nice guy. Also, you have to think about why he hates kids. I'm interested to see what's up with that. I'm pretty sure it's nothing serious, probably something comical, because after all, he did end up being close with Law. Yeah, nothing really much going for this chapter. It's going to be a flashback chapter, but the thing is, will the flashback be the entire chapter or just half? Or a majority of the chapter? Let's just go with majority or the entire chapter. I would say majority. I think Oda really is going to stick to this pattern until the very end. So because there's so much stuff going on in Dressrosa that he really has to stick to this pattern if he wants to cover as much ground as possible. So we're gonna get something outside the palace for the beginning of the chapter, then the rest of the chapter, at the very least the remaining half, but it's gonna be more than half. Like it's like the first quarter of the chapter or the first 2 pages is not in Dressrosa, and everything else, sorry, it's not in the palace, and everything else is. But yeah, I really think I've said everything I have to say about this chapter. I just didn't want this to be too short of the video. I think it's pretty straightforward flashback chapter. But anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for chilling all the way to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching.